Hi, everyone. I'm Destiny Jackson, your host of the Winning Her Way show. We're a sports media platform dedicated to helping female athletes with visibility, empowerment, and economic opportunities. Today, we have a very special guest, Valen Lunap. Hi, Valen. How are you?
Hi, good. Thank you for having me here. It's
Of
an honor.
course. Thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule just to sit down and talk with me for a couple minutes. Can you start by telling us who you are, where you're from, and what is it that you do?
Yes, my name is Valentina Luna. I'm from Buenos Aires, Argentina, and I'm currently a student athlete at the University of Richmond playing field hockey.
Awesome. So tell me what inspired you to get into field hockey.
When I was young, my dad used to play soccer, and we've always they always trying to encourage me to make some sports. So I tried so many different sports, and I tried field hockey when I was around 5 years old, and since then I found my passion for that sport, and I haven't stopped since then. So yes.
Okay, so what other sports did you try? You said you tried multiple sports growing up. What other sports did you try to get into?
I mean, I did a couple of everything. I did volleyball. It was more during the summer that I would go to camps and practice every
Okay,
kind of sport, like soccer and everything. But I mean, I ended up choosing field hockey.
awesome. So tell me how you managed to stay focused and not get nervous before games.
So, I mean, it's a challenge, of course. I was lucky to be able to practice and be part of the United 21 national team here in Argentina. So that also is how you perform under really pressure, like a lot of pressure circumstances.
Right.
And I think that gave me the the ability to perform and to be ready and focus on myself. And also like to help the team, because at the end of the day it's a team sport, so it's trying to contribute towards like the team goal that is to win, of course.
Right. So you just stay focused and you know the bigger picture is to win. So that is also amazing. So that leads me into my next question. Tell me about one of your favorite moments or biggest accomplishments within your sport.
So I think as an athlete, my biggest accomplishment was I ran with my dad. I used to run because for a cause. My dad has multiple sclerosis, so as a um, kind of we created an organization to contribute and to create awareness of this disease. And as a challenge, we ran an ultra marathon 3 years ago in the southern part of the country, and I think that was one of my biggest accomplishments as an athlete and as a person. But mainly because of the values, and not only running with my dad, that is like the best thing that could happen, but
Oh,
also to do it for a cause that is really important and that really matters and can create an impact on like someone else's lives. So I think that would be one of my biggest accomplishments. But then also, I mean, I think everything that I've experienced has contributed towards being the person that I am right now. So I think um, being in the US right now, studying and having the possibility to play the sport that I love, I think that's one of also of the bigger accomplishments. And then I don't know, being part of the junior national team was also really a really cool
that's
experience.
amazing.
Yes.
Yes. Tell me more about that. Like, how was that experience for you?
I mean, it was unbelievable. I was around 17 years old when I started practicing. It's really tough, of course, because it's a high performance level where you are at. So you have to give your all the time, and it pushes you like through the limits. But it's definitely a once in a lifetime experience, and I really enjoyed. And I mean, I did it up until I went to the US, and that I got injured in the middle. But I mean, it's always something you look forward as an athlete to represent your country.
That is amazing. Congratulations to you. Like, that is a
Thank you.
huge deal. And, like, a lot of people would fold under that type of pressure. Like, such a big stage to perform on. So, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
So, how have you been able to balance your life as an athlete along with your personal life?
I mean, it's definitely one of the hardest challenge I think we face as an athletes, because sometimes you believe that if you are all the time focusing on working out and eating like healthy and everything, it helps a lot. But it's also really important to have your rest and your balance through life, because then you can burn out and it's just not gonna work. So I mean, right now being in the US, I'm part of an ambassador of Pax Atletas, which is the way to connect with my therapists, with my yoga coaches here in Argentina, so that I can like balance this student athlete life with my personal life and being good with myself and with my parents. That the distance, of course, makes it harder because I'm really close with my family and friends. But trying to understand that it's a really good experience to be there, and that it's worth all, like, maybe the distance between
Right.
my family and friends. But
Has
yeah.
your family come to the U.S.?
Yes, I mean, my
Okay.
mom helped me. I went to the US last year, so my mom helped me move in and everything. And they're probably gonna come this fall, which is when we're in playing games. So yes, they're probably gonna come.
Oh, that's good. Because I can tell you're really family oriented when you're talking about like your dad and y'all doing the marathon together. So I love that because I'm a family girl too. And like I've been home in the US. So living far away can be a struggle. I understand.
Yeah, and also it's like they've always supported me, as I think most parents. I mean, I'm lucky to have my parents always supporting
Mhm.
me in my way. So I feel like this is also part of their accomplishment, as trying to, um, I don't know, just uh, push me to be a better person.
That is amazing. So, what advice would you give an athlete trying to take their career to the next level?
I think is being hungry in what, like, I don't know if this is like a good term in English, but always trying to be better every single day, not only in the discipline or the sport you do, but also as a person, building your values, um, eating healthy, sleeping well, being courageous, trying to take risks. Sometimes it's good in order to take that next step into being a high performance athlete, because at the end
Mhm.
of the day, that's what you're passionate about and you're willing to give your 100% every single day, is what's gonna take you to the next level, I feel like.
That is great advice because you do have to sometimes take that leap of faith and risk and take a risk and put yourself out there in order to really just get to that main stage. And I couldn't agree
Yes.
more. So, can you tell us who is your goal in women's sports and why? Like, who is someone you look up to in women's sports?
I mean, in field hockey, we have the best player in the world, Luciana Aymar. I think as growing up, it was amazing to watch her play, and it's also from Argentina. So I feel like growing up, it was always my role model in what to be as a player. You know, you always look up to the best.
Right. Of course. Yeah, that's GOAT is greatest of all time, and a lot of
Yeah.
people look up to the best for sure.
Hmm.
So, can you tell me what are some of your long term goals? It can be within your sport or it can just be in your life.
I think, I mean, one of my goals in sport is to play for a national team. I mean, that's always been a dream, where, like, to represent the country. Um, and I mean, personal life, I would love to be able to spend a lot of time with my family and friends and do the things that I love. So I believe as long as I'm happy, and I think I will be playing field hockey for a really long period of time. So I think it will be a good future for me in that.
Yeah, happiness is key. And I'm good for you that you get to like do something that you're actually passionate about. A lot of people have to like, they have to live with a career that is just to pay the bills and to make ends meet. But like for you, you get to do something and really take it to the next level, something you actually have a passion for doing and I would assume have fun and you're happy doing. So I love that for you.
Yes,
So for our last question, what does winning her way mean to you?
I think it's really important for women to be able to create their own, like, path, and being able to show how hard, I mean, like, we work really hard to get to the places and to the, like, the goals we look forward to. So I think being able to show, that path, and that we can make it happen, it's really important. And also making and trying to encourage the future generations, or even people that it's kind of lost right now, like, they can always find guidance in people's stories, and being able to listen to them and to learn and to put in practice something that might work for them, and in order to create this community of people encouraging each other. So I feel that's, I mean, winning her way, right?
Yes, I always get such great answers to that question. So there's no like wrong or right answer, but it's however you interpret that. And I couldn't agree with you more. I thank you so much for taking time out of your day. I would love to keep track of your journey and see how far you go with your career in field hockey. And don't be a stranger. Keep in touch. And I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to come on the Winning Her Way show.
Thank you so much for having me. And yeah, I'll keep in touch for
Keep in
sure.
touch. Thank you so much. And see you guys on the
Thank you.
next episode. Bye.
Bye.